Hey, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Abaya Buff from the DC Church. Coming at you, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kokadash. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, Ba'ashim meaning in the name, Rakal meaning spirit, Kodash meaning holy. Alright, these are the names and the powers that I come to you in order to profess the 100% truth, and Lord's will seal the elect's faith. Shenya Kabak, Avala Rakaz, Acclaim Nabai. Shalom, Barak, peace and blessings be upon the elect of the nation of Israel, and to the men out there that's pushing this word in sincerity and truth. To you I say Shalom, Barak, peace and blessings be upon you. Now, without further ado, I just wanted to make kind of like a traveling and unraveling, and just bring out some information that I've gathered through my experiences and, you know, through my extrapolation of videos I've watched, so on and so forth. And the spirit has been really heavy on Esau. You know, ever since this Saturday, the spirit's just been really heavy on getting on Esau and condemnation and everything that pertains to Esau's condemnation. You know, we brought out the book of Obadiah, you know, the book of Ezekiel, the 25th, the 35th, and I think like the 30th chapter, Jeremiah 50, 51, you know, Romans, the 9th chapter, Hebrews, I believe the 7th chapter, it might be 7. I haven't went over that in a long time, but it talked about how Esau despised his birthright. And you know, there's many other places. Oh, we can't forget about Malachi, where he basically identifies who you are, calls you the border of wickedness. So the Heavenly Father has been allowing these precepts to come out, and has been allowing our elders, our apostles, and you know, the men around us to talk and to spotlight a lot of these things that are going on that pertaineth to Esau and his destruction. And you know, I just wanted to be one to add to that too, and talk about some treacherous things on why we hate Esau, Edom. Okay, number one, parts of the reason why I personally hate Esau, Edom, is because he's destroyed the divine nature of life itself. There was a point in time to where we were actually in tune and involved in living and non-living creatures. Okay, but all things are living, because the Heavenly Father's incorruptible spirit is in all things. So Esau destroyed that by putting us in this box and keeping us in this box, which is, you know, our work life, our work, basically our work and our life, our job and our life, okay? And the thing is, we have no balance within it. You know, there's no balance within us working and living. It's more so now we're just working and we're surviving. So Esau increasingly influx the price of everything, because America's in so much fucking debt, and within that didn't raise our wage. So it's more so like, you know, contribute more taxes and say nothing about it, and don't feel any type of way about it. And Esau wants us to be comfortable with being fucking slaves, because really internally the scriptures say what? That he sleeps not unless he caused them to fall. So the society that Esau has curated is literally a trap for you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But now more than ever, because the conditions in which we're in are strategically set up in order for us to be entrapped financially. And if you trap somebody financially, you essentially have, you know, you have them captive. because Esau knows that the scriptures say that we need to go to the heathen for the one of all thing. And he knows that he's in power. And he prides himself on that. And that's why he's on the dollar bills. He's on everything that you can think of that will show that that will portray or convey that he's in power. Okay? So back to the divine nature. There was a point in time to where we were connected to the land, so we would walk without shoes. You know, we'd be able to feed wild animals, and they were, you know, they were tied into us. They would communicate with us and not fear us, and not be aggressive. Okay, but due to Esau's domestication of animals, and I've seen it because I've went to some aquariums and I've went to zoos and I've seen certain things, and you can see how these animals honestly hate their lives. You know, they legitimately hate their fucking lives. So Esau has taken away from the divinity and the Lord's creation and has stripped us away from, you know, being connected to what the Heavenly Father had given to us. Number two is everything that we have has been destroyed. It has been tainted. Okay? The scriptures even say, I'm thinking of Isaiah the 25th chapter. The earth mourneth. You know, and I can't quote it. Yeah, it's called to Wab. I don't think I got my other phone on me. Yeah, but nonetheless, and people thereof languish. You know, so everybody's in mourning because Esau has literally, the scriptures detail what Esau did was he turned everything upside down. Okay? Because the thing is, he thinks he is God. And he doesn't just think that he's God, he thinks he's better than God. He thinks he's better than the Most High. He thinks that his technology will allow him to have this God complex. If you don't even understand your own self, how can you understand then how to be we can't even begin to understand how to be the Most High. We don't have the strings in us to even, we don't have the specs in us to even try to be that. And it doesn't matter what technology you come up with and how intelligent you think your technology is, it's still limited. Your technology is still limited because it's created by a man. Okay? So it can only do what the fuck you want it to do or what you program it to do. It's still created by a man. Okay? So, number two is Esau has just turned everything upside down. We got chemtrails in the air. We got tainted water. And what you got to understand, Akim, when you go out there and rain, it's acid rain. And your skin is your biggest organ. Okay? And yes, your skin does absorb whatever it is that touches it. So that's why, and Esau knows that. So that's why he puts chemicals in your fabrics and he mixes your fabrics because he understands that that will, in turn, you know, mess up your equilibrium. Because your flesh feeds off whatever's on top of it, whatever touches it. That's why touch is a divine thing too. All your senses are extremely divine, right? You transfer spirits when you touch. But Esau has stripped us away from that and has given us something to distract us, to keep us away from how important life can actually be and how beautiful life can actually be. Esau has given us an image of what he considers beauty, which what Esau considers beauty is us being fucking slaves to him. All right? So the Lord is going to destroy Esau with a perpetual and sore destruction, man. And the third thing is, Esau has taken us away from the most important thing that we have ever had, which is our connection to the Heavenly Father. In many different ways, Esau sets himself as God and tries to, just like as other kings did before, set up themselves for us to worship them, opposed to worshiping the Heavenly Father. And it is as it's written, you know, they worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. Okay, because the Creator is blessed forever. Amen. All right, but our people worship and serve the creature, and Esau's a fucking peon. But our people have dedicated their lives to Esau, Edom. Okay, and for that cause, the Heavenly Father is going to destroy them. But those are just three basic reasons in which I hate Esau, Edom. And the Heavenly Father is going to overturn all of the madness, you know, and that's what we have to patiently wait for. Thus saith the book of Zephaniah chapter 3. You know, for it's the Heavenly Father's determination to gather the nations, to assemble them and pour upon them his indignation. Okay, so we got to believe that. We got to wait upon the Heavenly Father to do these things and to establish Israel. Okay, so that was all I had. You know, I wanted to make this quick morning video before I get to the plantation. You know, so with that, I give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemal Shah Bashim Kadash. Shalom. Until next time, I'll keep Shalom.